Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Yeah, this is going to be behind the scenes on your person, Capricorn. I thought I was doing the reading and the camera was off. Can you believe this stuff? But I hope you guys are all well. And we are going behind the scenes about your person, Capricorn. And we overheard them last night while we were kind of, being a detective for you. And we went to the neighborhood bar. We did, and they were sitting there talking to somebody drunk as a skunk, right? And then we heard them saying, I really love Capricorn. I want to go back to Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like that's what's really showing up here. Except Capricorn, we didn't see them at the bar. No, we don't really know where they live. No, we don't, right? And so we start the reading, Capricorn, with the Knight of Michael. And this is strong, committed. This is like the Knight of either wands or swords in this deck. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure, right? But this is time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. I'm using these as oracle cards. Yes, I am. And they mostly are. But this is time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Like, don't worry about your feelings being hurt or somebody else's or something like that. Sudden changes. And then we have the Queen of Wands. And in this deck, it talks about maybe a person's a fire sign, but it talks about somebody who is also taking action, but with wisdom and intelligent wisdom, right? It is like they learned here. I feel like they have, or they went through an awakening. This is also taking action, but doing it in a pragmatic way, like paying attention to your steps kind of along the way, right? I feel like you're going to have a sudden change here, right? With this person gathering around the power of community. This person they need somebody to talk to, or they're a little sad here. I feel like they are. Maybe they feel alone, gathering around the power of community. It talks about somebody kind of needing assistance, right? But the jeweled web is here, and your person has a little bit of fear here. I feel like they do, but I don't think it's not holding them back. It's just like making them kind of pay attention to their steps, right? And so the jeweled web with the connectivity card, this talks about somebody who is taking action. Like these other cards, they both talk about taking action. The Queen of Staves and the Knight of Michael. I feel like he is the Knight of Wands, but they don't have to be a fire sign though, you guys. But this jeweled web here talks about somebody who knows that, it could be difficult, kind of, but they realize they're connected to source, and they say to themselves, well, it might be hard for me to go be with Capricorn, and then they think about it for a minute, and they go, well, I've gone through an awakening, and I'm connected to source, and you know what? Capricorn brings me well-being. Like, this is for the greater good. Capricorn, that's all they need to know, is that you are like the well-being of their life, or when they return to you, that they're going to restore their well-being. That's all they need to know. Like that like kind of shuns or like shuts off their doubt right there, because we have stars in the sky, and this is limitless possibility. Yeah, once they think about you, Capricorn, they go, Capricorn is best for my well-being. Then this person's paying attention to their journey back to you, most likely, right? And right now we're in Mercury retrograde, and many people are rethinking, right? Rethinking their lives and their career and things like that. And also Uranus is also a whole bunch of signs that are in retrograde right now, which is going to make it September a little difficult. But we have a new moon of Virgo, and Virgo talks about analyzing. This person's analyzing here. They don't have to be Virgo, but they're analyzing or rethinking their daily life. Like, is this what I want in my life? Do I want this career, or do I want this person that they're with? It depends. I don't know if they're really with somebody yet, but maybe they are, because this could be a failed relationship. The Eight of Cups right here, Capricorn, and she can't leave till she washes all these coffee cups, right? And so she's wiping her brow. I feel like this is really a failed endeavor, and this is their first card, right? So right now, after this limitless possibility, stars in the sky, we see the human being here meditating, and these energies are flowing through them and in them, and definitely, right? Your person knows that the sky's the limit here with you, right? And here they are fantasizing about you, Emily Bronte. And, maybe this person's married. Emily Bronte she went to go work for this man. I don't remember his name, Mr. Somebody. And he had this big castle. And he was a rich man, right? He had this huge castle that she went to go live in with him because she was the handmaid or the housekeeper or whatever. But she went there and he fell in love with her. And she used to be afraid of him because he was kind of... But the point about it is that he fell in love with her and she fell in love with him. But he was really married to somebody who was like a cyclop monster in this other bedroom. Maybe your person's with somebody here and they realize they want to be with you. It could definitely be, right? And so, cyclops, that's kind of mean, but maybe they're married to somebody like that. Because this person they had put away, like they had major mental illness in another room, in the room upstairs. And Jane Eyre kept saying, well, what's that noise? Who's that screaming? OMG, right? Your person knows if they come to you, there's some type of danger. We have the boar, or somebody here is angry with them about their either return to you or their journey to you, something like that. And we have wings at the end, Capricorn. And remember what I always say in the readings, Capricorn, that the first card and the last card of the oracle reading here that we have is very indicative or very resonating or very telling, right? And here he is, sudden changes, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, stop thinking about your hurt feelings or that you're going to hurt somebody or something. And then the wings card is here. And this is, the last card. This is them fulfilling their wish for a new beginning with you. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So here they are, Capricorn, right? Before they leave whatever situation they're leaving, they go, well, I got to wash these 8 cups, right? And then they go, screw it, right? Because that's what this person's doing up here. Your person, that's what they're doing up here. They're like, well, no, never mind. I forgot. Don't let me forget here. Capricorn is for my well-being. And when people think about that, they know here that there could be somebody here who is not for their well-being. There could be with this Emily Bronte card. Let's see what else we have for your person. And the Two of Pentacles. Here they are thinking about their failed relationship. This is a failed endeavor, the 8 of Cups. This lady's married to somebody. She's a housewife. And she's thinking, gee, I don't love my husband anymore. Or I don't want to be here. Or this is like a failure. I'm not building. My well-being is not here. Yeah. And the Page of Swords. Here they are expecting to be insubordinate, Capricorn. You guys know what insubordinate means, right? They used to say that in school. I go, what does that mean? It means that you're not doing what they want. You're talking too much in class. It usually meant you you totally misbehaved, right? And here he is. Your person is expecting here to like misbehave, right? And here's a little boy, and we're just using this deck today for fun, but it's a good deck, right? Here he is running with the scissors, and he has handprints all over the wall, and his mother told him 10 times, stop doing that, and he's laughing. I know somebody who has a kid like this. I'm like, I can't be around that person too long. No, and they're not watching, so that's good, right? But here, yeah, exactly, because I can't. My kids behaved, and they weren't perfect, but yeah, they didn't, But here, Capricorn, the Page of Swords, this talks about somebody breaking the rules, and that's what your person wants to do. They want to break out of this failed endeavor over here. The Ace, here they are thinking all about it, the Two of Pentacles. But these oracle cards are like bringing them to your door, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel like they are. So let's see what else your person has, right? And the extended today will be your reading. Yeah, it will. Because in this reading, you guys are like, some of your cards will be here and some of their cards will be in your reading. And plus we're going to see how they feel and what's unknown, stuff like that. So let's see. Maybe your person's Leo because we have the sun here and possibly. It could be anybody. Let's see what else we have. But whoever they are, this person is hooked up to the divine. And that's like, that right there will bring somebody their well-being, right? When you understand why you're here and that you are a spiritual being and that somebody is meant for you and somebody's not, right? Or you understand just how to move forward in your life, right? In a more powerful way. So let's see. In a more wise way, for sure. And their hopes and fears, they want to drive into the sea of love with you, Capricorn. Here they are. Right? I wonder if you got this card last time. But you might have. The Lovers is here. And here's this couple. It looks like Dolly Parton and some other old actor, like from the 60s and the 70s. He does. And so they're driving into the sea of love here in this Pontiac. It's a red one, right? Because it's all about love. The hearts are fluttering. They don't know that they're going to be, infatuated into their death, right? Or they're diving into driving. Yeah, this person wants to dive into the sea of love with you. That's what they want. Or drive. Let's see what we have here. And in their outcome is the Five of Cups. So here they are, Capricorn, in the heart of the matter here, going back and forth about this failed endeavor, whatever that is. It could be another union. It could be a career that they're like, why should I stay here in the state of California when my job is no good anymore, when I can go live with Capricorn in a free state, in Florida or South Dakota or Texas. Those are there's a couple others, but definitely they're not going to go to New York. Good God, no. Let's see what else we have. And the Ace of Swords. No digs on you guys who live there, right? Sending my love and hugs. Yeah, that's what I'm sending. Especially anybody who lives in or near New York City. Oh my God, they're destroying the city on purpose so they can have all of us on our knees. That's why. Okay, guys, let's get back to this, because this Ace of Swords here in the heart of the matter, where they're going back and forth about their failed endeavor, whatever it is. Ace of Swords, this is kind of worry here, or challenges, although it is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, in this deck, this person knows they're going to be challenged, right? And so, their kind of depiction of this is this woman's trying to cut a cake with kind of a butcher knife here. That's not a cake knife. So they know it's going to be challenging. Let's see what else it says here about the Ace of Swords, because this is part of the heart of the matter for your person. And this is challenges, trials, upcoming ordeals. Yeah, they know here. Your person has 3 aces, Capricorn. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords here, Ace of Cups. You have a new beginning with them. Somebody's coming for some Capricorn here. They are. Yes, they are. OMG. And they love you. And they know they're taking a risk. We don't, have the Fool or any of that, but it's here. Or challenges, right? And maybe it's this angry person here, the Boar. It could be. And this can be danger or an upcoming ordeal too, in order to have the new beginning with you. With the Wings, you're this person's wish, Capricorn, all the way. No doubt, because this is, the Wings is your wish coming true. And so this Ace of Swords, getting right to the point, the Ace of Swords warns of an upcoming ordeal that will test your mettle. Yeah, a slice of gumption, like a little bit of, kind of having balls, right? A slice of gumption with a dollop of common sense will get you through whatever trial comes your way. Your mind is sharp and ready for a challenge, so don't be afraid to take on those who try to cut you out of the picture. This person here, they're trying to cut somebody out of the picture. That's what they're trying to do here. But they know it's going to be very challenging for them. The Page of Swords, a little boy who's behaving like a brat there. He is. Running with the scissors, right? And the handprints on the wall. He's doing it at the same time. He's like to his mom, like, I don't care what you say, right? He's only like 8 or 9 here, and you're just thinking, wow, I wonder how you're going to be when you're 12, right? And we have the 3 of Swords here. And this is relationship troubles here. This person is expecting here, if they break the rules in their own relationship, or if they kind of misbehave in their own life against somebody else, this is what they want. This is showing up in their expectations, or what they want. They want to misbehave here. They want to end this other situation that they're in. The Three of Swords, yeah, they know that they're in some bogus relationship, or something's really kind of bogus for them. Relationship troubles here. Love triangle, infidelity. Yeah, see? This person wants to come be with you because they're dedicated to you, their heart and their soul, Capricorn, and they know it. They had to wake up to it, I believe. I feel like they had to go through an awakening here with this jeweled web connectivity card. Things just don't taste as sweet as they used to. This could be their relationship right now, for sure. Late nights at the office, mysterious phone calls, lipstick on his handkerchief. Maybe your person's with somebody and, yeah, he had lipstick on his handkerchief, right? Or lingering sense of a tawdry perfume, right? I think they're trying to call it a cheap perfume. Lingering sense isn't of a tawdry perfume that certainly isn't yours. Don't let him have his cake and eat it too. The Three of Swords is a sign of trouble, turmoil, and triangles in love, marriage, or close friendships. Any relationship that causes chronic heartburn should be sliced out of your life. And that's what they're doing with this Three of Swords card, right? They're slicing this cake up here with the three. They're swords, but they're cake cutters. This person wants to slice somebody out of their life. They do. And they know there's going to be trouble here. Because here's a little boy misbehaving. Right? You guys ever hear that song? I forgot his name. I think his name was Fat Somebody. But he talks about that song, ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Right? But he's not misbehaving, but your person was, or they are going to, right? And it's kind of a cute song, right? And so this Ace of Wands, very, very old, right? Let's see what that Ace of Wands is there. This is coming into play with the Queen of Pentacles. And this is you, Capricorn. And this is a brand new passionate opportunity coming into play here. And this is what they're thinking about right here. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. I just feel like this person's going to come. And once again, the Oracle cards make it super clear. And the Tarot cards are almost matching perfectly. But there's still, like with the Tarot, it's not as, like, it's just still kind of painting the same picture exactly, but they're still like thinking about it here. It looks like Two of Pentacles. This person is getting ready to take on this challenge because I could tell by their cards. Ace of Swords, I know it's an upcoming ordeal. I know there's some type of danger with the boar, right? Or my person will try to bite me. I mean, hopefully not, right? But and they feel sad over here a little bit, and this person needs, I feel like they need you. Yeah, Capricorn. Because, they're married to a boar, or something like that, or they're with somebody here, could be, that they don't want to be with, right? The Sun is showing up here, and with the Strength card. This person could be Leo, because we have the Sun and the Strength together. This is part of the past. This person had the courage. I feel like they did. They had the courage here. This is part of the past here. This is what they're thinking about. I have, using my courage here, to have happiness and joy in my life. The Sun card. This is about clarity and optimism. They have their major clarity about you. Yeah, that you're their star, said Capricorn, right? And so, yeah, they went through a major awakening here because the jeweled web with connectivity, and that talks about your consciousness and stars in the sky. They're meditating here. They went through a major awakening, a spiritual awakening. And the first card here, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotions, sudden changes. This person looks like they're getting ready to get up and go. And c'est la vie to somebody here. And this jeweled connectivity card talks about them kind of like having a little doubt, right? But then they remember, oh no, Capricorn is for my well-being. So I feel like this is going to happen. Yeah. And the Ace of Cups is coming, Capricorn, and this is coming to your person with the Four of Swords. It's a brand new beginning in love, and this is, you're going to revitalize this, right? We see the lady, and she has her avocado mask and her cucumbers on her eyes. This is revitalizing, bringing this back to life. We know that vitalization, vida, it all means life. You're going to revitalize this and bring the life back. You are, Capricorn. I feel like you are here. The Ace of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles right here coming into play. Right? A passion and new opportunity with you. That is you here. This person thinks you're like awesome. Yeah, like you go to your job and you take care of business. Let's see what it says here about this Ace of... I want to see what it says about the Ace of Wands. There's so many aces here. We're missing one Ace of Pentacle, I suppose. Energy, projects, and adventure. Yeah, this is what they want with you. Coming into play here. This person is in such a situation that whatever they're in, it's definitely not an adventure. In fact, it's like a nightmare. Yeah, I feel like it is for some. Yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles, let's see what they say about you, Capricorn. Let's see what beautiful words they have to say here, right? About my little friend, Capricorn. It says materialism, elegance, and high expectations. This person, a Capricorn, like they know that you are somebody of like high caliber. Like you represent high expectations, right? Like they might be with somebody who has real, I don't mean that their person has low expectations, but they represent low expectations. Like this person could have went to be with somebody, or they're with this person that is like not doing anything for them. Like just not, there's no spark, there's no joy. Like, why did I get together with this person? Look how, maybe their person has low vibration as well. Could be. And over here, this is how they are affected by other people. The Ten of Swords. See, this is an ending. And you have affected them, Capricorn, to end something. Yeah, you have. And that is some type of real hard ending, harsh endings, the Ten of Swords, right? And disaster, great misfortune, and ruin. You have affected them in a way where they want to ruin their own situation. It could also be that this could be they have been affected, like I just said, by somebody else where they feel like the person they're with, most likely, they feel like this is a totally misfortune. This is like a disgrace. I'm in ruins with you. And not financially, typically. Just like, this is like terrible. Like, I didn't think my relationship with you was going to be so like, kind of like low. Right? Or none of my expectations were fulfilled here at all. This talks about fulfilling all your expectations, the wings. And how they could be affecting you, Capricorn, I feel like they had an epiphany about you. Pretty sure. This is how they are affecting somebody else. And this card where the woman has the man hanging here on the clothesline, he's upside down, she's laughing at him, and she has her panties here too. And he's saying, let me down. Your person is affecting other people. This is a hardship that they are bringing to somebody else. And honestly, kind of ruin that they are bringing. I'm pretty sure here. Yeah, and here in their hopes and fears is the lovers. Here they are hoping they're going to drive off into the sea of love with you. They could be fearing here that it won't happen. I feel like they have a little fear here, but I feel like this person's going to show up. I feel like they're going to get up one day and say, you know what, I got to go. Okay, Maribel, or whoever they're with, right? Okay, Denise, I'm leaving, right? Yeah, because right here, the first card is time to move quickly. Sudden changes. Choose logic over your feelings. Like, stop sitting here feeling sorry for yourself or worried about this, what could happen. Just go. This is what you think. You know Capricorn's good for you. That's like logic, right? Capricorn's for my well-being. Bye. I got to go. Like my cousin always says, bye. Like when she's like criticizing somebody who's acting stupid, bye. And in the outcome, the Five of Cups, right? Showing up. This is also like, this is loss, right? The Five of Cups is sadness and loss. Your person's hoping it's not going to end in loss, but for me, this is in their outcome. They're going to take a loss with somebody else. We have way too many new beginnings here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Here they are dealing with this upcoming ordeal, the Ace of Swords. We're going to end the reading, Capricorn, and go to the extended. The extended today is your reading. But, you know, some of your cards are going to be, some of their cards are going to be in your reading. Yeah, I really want to see it, how you guys are kind of playing off each other. We're going to see how they feel also about you, and we're also going to see what's unknown about them. Okay? They're all super affordable. I have the link below. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me here. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.